Leviticus 1, the burnt offering. The Lord called unto Moses from the tabernacle of meeting, his voice gentle, yet full of majesty. And he said, If any man bring an offering unto the Lord, let him bring a burnt offering of the herd. The offering was to be without blemish, whole, unbroken, as a picture of devotion that held nothing back. The man would lay his hand upon the head of the sacrifice, a quiet moment where his heart met God's mercy. It would be accepted to make atonement for him. The animal was slain, its blood sprinkled carefully around the altar. The fire consumed the offering, rising upward like a symbol of surrender, a gift wholly given to God. And the Lord said that such offering was a sweet savor, a fragrance pleasing unto him, not because of the smoke, nor the ritual, but because it was given with a yielding heart. Leviticus 2, the grain offering. If a man brought a grain offering, it was to be of fine flour mixed with oil and frankincense. The priest would take a portion and burn it upon the altar. And again, the scripture says, it is a sweet savor unto the Lord. The remainder belonged to the priests, a gift from God for those who ministered in his presence. No leaven, for leaven represented decay. No honey, for honey corrupted when heated. But salt, salt was required in every offering. With all thine offerings thou shalt offer salt. Salt spoke of covenant, endurance, preservation, a reminder that God's promises did not fade with time. Leviticus 3, hamokje, the peace offering. If a man desired to bring a peace offering, it could be of the herd or flock, male or female, but always without blemish. The peace offering was a celebration, a joyful table between God and his people. Its fat, the richest part, was burned upon the altar as the LORD's portion. This offering symbolized fellowship, gratitude, restoration, a heart at peace with the one who made it. The scripture repeats, it is the food of the offering, made by fire unto the Lord, not because God eats, but because he receives the devotion of his people as a precious gift. Leviticus 4, the sin offering. The Lord spoke of atonement when a soul sinned through ignorance, not in defiance, but in weakness. If the priest sinned, a young bull was required, its blood brought into the sanctuary and sprinkled before the veil. If the whole congregation erred, the same sacrifice was offered. If a ruler sinned, a male goat was brought. If an ordinary person sinned, a female goat or lamb was enough. The offering differed because their responsibility differed, yet the mercy of God was extended to all. The priest would place blood on the horns of the altar and pour out the rest at its base. Thus the Lord said, and the priest shall make atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. These words, full of gentleness, appear again and again, a refrain of grace for every heart that wandered. Leviticus 5, unintentional sin and trespass offering. If a soul heard a call to testify and did not speak, if one touched something unclean, if one swore thoughtlessly, each of these required confession and an offering, a lamb or a goat for the guilt, or if too poor, 2 turtle doves, and if poorer still, fine flour without oil. No one was excluded from the path of forgiveness. The Lord cared not for the size of the sacrifice, but for the honesty of the heart. And again, the scripture declares, it shall be forgiven him, a quiet reminder that even hidden faults are seen by God, yet met with mercy when brought to him.